Hi guys, welcome back to Sippin with Maria and Tracy. I'm Tracy.
And I'm Maria.
And today we're drinking wine because it's evening.
In our beautiful glasses.
Our huge
menage.
Menage a trois red
Our
wine.
huge menage.
In our pretty glasses, like she said.
We showed these in the last video we did.
They were really hard to see though, I realized when we looked back at it. So let me see if I can get a better, if you can see that. I don't know because like it's far away, but it's a Sippin with Maria and Tracy and it has little lips.
2 red lips.
Yeah, it's cute. It's
Because
really
we
cute.
like red lips.
Yeah. As
Obviously.
you can see.
Obviously.
So today's video is going to be about relationships.
Relationship advice. We did a dating advice video. It was one of our first videos, actually. And we had been meaning to do a relationship video and then eventually a marriage advice video. We'll link our dating video one below.
What we'll do is give you our best advice as far as our experiences go. I mean, I've been married for 12 years and I've had quite a few relationships even before that. And
I'm kidding.
Not true. They were legit relationships until they turned into fuckboys.
I'm kidding. Yeah. Rule number 1, don't date fuckboys. Okay? Problem solved. Saved you a lot of heartache and waste time.
Hashtag just saying. Fuckboys.
Don't do it.
Cut them loose.
And I know this seems kind of obvious, but for whatever reason, we do this all the time.
We
A
do.
lot of people do this all the time. Not just women, but men too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't date someone or don't continue to date someone who treats you poorly. Just don't do it. Just leave.
You deserve better.
Yeah,
Everyone.
you do.
You all deserve better.
You are a fantastic creature. Do not date a fuckboy.
I
They will
repeat.
treat you bad.
Do not. I'm going to flash it across the screen.
I'm going to get a shirt that says that. Yeah. But yeah, find someone. I guarantee you will find someone who will treat you like the queen or king that you are.
Another tip I have is to be open with what you want out of a relationship. Let them know what you want and don't pretend that you want something that you don't. If you let them think that, then you guys won't be on the same page.
From the start.
Yeah.
You're start off bad.
Yeah, exactly. Don't pretend you're like, oh yeah, we can be casual, that's fine. Then you go and you tell your friends, I want to marry him. He's the love of my life. No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't kid yourself. Because you can't, I mean, you have to be honest about what you really want. If you don't want casual, let him know. And if he doesn't want casual, or she, whatever, then maybe you're not meant for each other.
Yeah. It should start off good. I mean, it at least should start off that way. I mean, but hey, like you said, Richard was kind of...
Yeah, it could start off bad. I mean, it wasn't awful. It wasn't like awful enough to be like goodbye forever.
Well, you guys were young. When you're younger, you don't know a whole lot. You think you do. Yeah. But you don't.
I'm only 19.
Yeah. See, you don't know shit at 19. You really don't.
No, not at all.
I barely know anything now and I'm 30. So just
That's
wait a while.
true.
It'll come. Wisdom will come.
You don't know anything when you get married. You don't know anything when you're 19. You don't know anything when you get married until you have kids. Then when you have kids, you don't know anything until you go through the things that you go through with kids. You don't know nothing.
Just wing it. Roll with the waves.
Roll with the waves. Wing it like your eyeliner.
I should get that on a shirt. And speaking of marriage, just because you're in a relationship with someone doesn't mean you're gonna just marry them. And frankly, I blame Disney movies for all of this pressure to get married.
I'm like the
It's
queen
like
of
Mary.
Disney.
Yeah.
And she's like not.
Not.
So another opposite thing Maria and I have.
Yeah, I mean, you can be in a relationship with someone and, you know, be together for some time and then it just simply not work out. Not every relationship is meant to end in marriage. Again, that's definitely an error. When you're
Or it
younger.
could. Or you
What?
could fall asleep and be kissed awake by a prince.
By a creeper. Yeah, and I
Who
guarantee
kisses
he won't
women in their
be a-
sleep.
he won't be a prince. I promise.
I
Be a
think I'm
creepo
more,
depot.
I think I'm more like a Shrek and Fiona kind of love story, so.
Better out than in, I always say. But yeah, so don't kind of put that pressure on your relationship, especially early on. It's okay if that's what you want eventually. Like, definitely date someone or be in a relationship with someone who, would like to eventually get married as well. Don't date someone who wants to be a person of the world and go and travel and not have kids, and you want to settle down. Maybe not that, but don't put pressure on your partner to get married and make them want to get married or try and convince them to marry you.
Yeah.
That won't work either. Relationships a lot of times just need time to grow, to blossom, to bloom.
Like flowers.
Lame. But yeah, some things, it's not always love at first sight like the dumbass movies have you believe. No, it's not. I mean, sometimes you may not even like the person you might eventually.
I'm not gonna lie, my husband's ringtone for a little bit was "I hate everything about you" by 3 Days Grace.
Yeah.
And it was it for a while. When I first met him, it was Irresistible by Jessica Simpson. Then it was I Hate Everything About You. I don't remember what it's after that, but we got engaged and married, so I mean.
Yeah. And me and my husband knew each other for a long time before, but we used to fight all the time when we were friends. We used to always bump heads and get in arguments just to fight.
That's because they love each other. And they didn't know it.
Apparently you're right, because I mean, we got married, so I mean, there you go. But yeah, it's not always, I knew I wanted to marry you when I met you.
Oh no, it's not.
No, sometimes you hate each other for a while, and then you fall in love.
What am I doing?
Those are real love stories.
It's true. It's so true. And then when you're first in your relationship, it's the time that you build your trust, that foundation you have to eventually get married. If you don't trust each other while you're in the relationship, then how are you supposed to make a marriage last? And how are you supposed to bring kids into that if that's what you plan to do? So you really have to decide if you trust that person to spend the rest of your life with them.
Or at least to attempt to build a life with them, or to see where it goes. If you start dating and you're already doubtful of this person, don't go further. Like, don't tread on. Abort. Because next thing you know, you're going to be married with kids with them, and then you're going to be miserable.
Yeah.
No. This is the time to, like you said, this is your time where you build trust that will eventually, if you do decide to get married, that will follow. Mm-hmm. And no relationship's perfect. Sometimes, things happen. People make mistakes. Trust gets broken. You go through some shit. But that doesn't mean that's the end of it. I mean, it really depends on you, on your partner, what you're willing to deal with or handle, or something you won't be able to handle and then want to move on.
Yeah.
Whatever the case is, do either or. If you want to move on, move on. If you want to stay and work it out, but you have to let it go. Whatever it is. Let go of the trust issues, the baggage.
I always say you don't have to forget it, but if you're going to forgive it, like they say, forgive and forget. No, I don't believe in that. You cannot forget it. Of course, you're never going to forget it. But if you're going to forgive, really forgive. Move on. You can't just keep this black cloud over your relationship for the entire relationship. It's not gonna be a nice time.
It will eventually
pour down rain, and you're gonna be sad and miserable.
So make a choice and stick with it. Do that. And if you decide that, hey, whatever the reason the relationship's not working out, trust was broken, he's a fuckboy, whatever the case is.
She's a fuck girl.
She's a fuck girl. Whatever the case is, if you decide to move on, move on. Don't linger. Don't stay and hit each other up and have breakup sex. Don't do that, okay? And there's that. It's so cliche, but it really is. There's so many other fish in the sea. There's so many other people that you could be dating and having awesome sex with than with some POS that treats you poorly or, broke your trust or whatever the case is. Don't linger on someone who treats you bad.
That's easier said than done.
It is.
But
it
try
is hard.
And find things to keep yourself busy. or to help you move on.
Yeah. Travel, spend time with your friends, go to the club. Don't do that either. There's nothing but my boys there. Don't go to the club. So ending a relationship isn't easy. Like I said, it's easier said than done to just move on. But really, that's just what you got to do. I'm not saying don't be sad, don't be heartbroken. Do that. Embrace the pain.
Cry about it.
If you try to bury it deep and down, you're never going to get over the situation or your ex, or whatever the case may be. So just, let it happen, feel the sadness, feel the heartbreak, and then move on with your life. I mean, it really is that simple at the end of the day. It's not the end of the world. I know that's harder to understand when you're younger, but when you're older, I mean, it really is that simple. You only get one life. You only get so much time here. Enjoy it, to be around awesome people, have great sex, eat good food. There you go.
That's all you need.
Have babies if you want them. They're a pain in the ass, but it's rewarding sometimes. I'm such an optimistic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Life isn't always rainbows and ponies, okay? You're going to go through some stuff sometimes.
There's not, you can't be fucking sunshine and roses all the time. Mm-hmm. No.
You're going to go through some shit. You're going to get heartbroken. You're probably even going to break some hearts, okay? But that's just life.
Breaking those hearts.
Just chop it up as an experience, learn from it, and move on. Whoever's meant to be in your life will be there. Whoever's not, bye-bye. Arrivederci. Adios.
Say lovey.
There you go. Ciao.
That's all. I know say lovey. That's it.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh, that's my favorite.
There you go. That's our favorite. Yeah. Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Don't let the door hit you, or the good Lord split you.
That's it for today. If you didn't catch our last video, it's my enchilada casserole. It's really short. It's really easy. Go check that out. We'll link it below. We'll also link our dating tips video, the one we referred to in the beginning. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Everything is at Sippin with M&T. That'll also be linked below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Please.
And hit that notification button so you can get notified every time we upload a video. We hope to see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.